Hi, today I'm going to talk to someone in Tusla about the role of mandated persons under the Children First Act. Let's go inside and see what we can find out. Thanks for taking the time to talk with me today. Can you start by telling me how I would know if I am a mandated person?
To find out if you're a mandated person, you'll need to look at Schedule 2 of the Children First Act. This schedule contains a list of all the professions and roles which are mandated under the Act. It includes professionals like teachers, doctors, nurses, social workers, managers of certain types of services, and many more. You can find a link to the Children First Act under this video. You're only a mandated person if your role or profession is included in this list.
Can I be appointed as a mandated person for my organisation?
No, you either are or are not a mandated person. It depends on your role and profession. An organization cannot appoint a mandated person, though they can appoint a designated liaison person, or DLP.
All right, but what are my responsibilities as a mandated person?
If you're a mandated person, you have two main responsibilities. The first is to report child protection concerns at or above the threshold of harm, which is defined in the Children First Act 2015. The second is to assist TUSLA in the assessment of mandated reports, if you're requested to do so. TUSLA has a good, free e-learning program on Children First, which you might find useful. It explains a bit more about the thresholds for reporting.
Okay, I think I understand. But am I a mandated person 24/7 or just some of the time?
You're a mandated person while carrying out the role which is listed in the schedule of the Children First Act. This means that when you're at work, or if you're volunteering in the same capacity as which you are mandated professionally, you are mandated to report concerns at or above the threshold of harm defined in the Children First Act, and to assist TUSLA if requested to do so. So, for example, a physiotherapist who works in a local health center and volunteers as a physio with a local soccer club is mandated during both of these times, but not when he or she is home or doing other volunteer work. Some roles are mandated 24/7. For example, members of the Garda Síochána, foster carers, and members of religious orders are usually considered to always hold their professional responsibilities, and so are always mandated. For pretty much everyone else, it's only when they are working in their role.
That's interesting. Does that mean it's only mandated persons who have to report child protection or welfare concerns to TUSLA?
No, Children First National Guidance for the Protection and Welfare of Children places a responsibility on all people to report reasonable concerns to TUSLA. In communities, neighbors and family members often report when they are concerned about the well being of a child. In organizations, all staff and volunteers can report concerns, usually through their designated liaison person, or DLP. Mandated persons can also report with a DLP. This is called joint reporting, but they cannot ask someone to report for them.
Sounds a little complicated. Is there specific training for mandated persons?
Yes, TUSLA has recently launched a free e learning module on the role of mandated persons. It can be accessed on our website, and you will also find a link under this information video. If you have additional questions about the role of mandated persons, you can contact TUSLA's Children First Information and Advice Service. Contact details are available on our website. Thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this video.